Stream.
All right.
Live.
I believe we are live. Welcome to Postgame Beers, everyone. Well, actually, today it's in-game beers because we are coming to you live from Lupton Stadium. I am your host, JD, the Master of Activities, and I'm actually sitting here in left field. Meanwhile, the rest of the fellas are in the front row. Looks like behind the first base dugout. We got Ray, we got Martin, we got MK. MK, can you hear me?
I got you. You're good.
All right. How's the view from the first base dugout? I'm looking in here in left field. It's a beautiful day for baseball.
Light tower power.
It is a perfect day out here, 75 degrees and sunny, and we're in the shade. I mean, we're always in 107, so we're always in the sun, but what an amazing afternoon to be out here.
All right. We're live here on YouTube. We're live on Twitter, and yeah, this audio will be available on podcast, which if you're listening to it on podcast, I hope this isn't too confusing for you because there's an actual baseball game. There's an actual baseball game in progress right now. So, Ray, let's get a game update from you. Where are we sitting right now?
We're sitting in is this the bottom of the second?
No,
Top of the third.
Top of the third. Currently, we have no score on the board. White's got just one hit. It was actually a great play by Tony Silva over at shortstop, but he was unable to get the throw over. But a nice diving stop. Still counted as a hit.
Yep. For everybody that doesn't know, this is Game 2 of the Purple-White World Series. Purple took Game 1 last Friday on a Noah Franco ninth-inning home run. They won that one 4-3. What's at stake here is the winning team gets a round of golf while the losing team catches. It's kind of a tradition they've been doing every year. It's a lot of fun. If you guys live in and around the ballpark, go ahead and quit your job and come on out. Catch the end of this game.
Isn't Game 3 tomorrow, same time?
Yeah. Game 3 tomorrow.
Yeah. 3:30 p.m. would be a great way to spend your Friday afternoon.
So if you're watching us live on either YouTube or Twitter, you see Ray there, MK obviously. Martin is camera shy, I guess, because he's got it pointed towards the bright sun.
Look at the sky, Frito.
And now we have a robot joining us.
Oh, is that me?
Who is roboting out?
It's got to be me, because I was the only one talking.
Martin's got the foul ball cam, just in case.
Yeah.
Okay, Martin's on foul ball cam.
All right, so currently we've got Trevor Baumler, freshman right-handed pitcher. Or excuse me, is that Baumler? Or
Baumler's hitting and Bradfield's pitching.
Okay, same.
Okay.
Same
They're
number.
both
That's
23,
why I messed it up because it's 23 versus 23. I feel like that's a penalty if you're on the same football team, but apparently you can have the same number.
So what we have there, ground ball to second. Fucking
ground ball to second.
Right.
Pretty easy ground ball to second base. The previous out was a nice fly ball from Sam, but probably 380, just a dead center. So
robot alert. Robot alert.
Does that mean we're freezing? What does that mean? What does robot mean?
Dude, I have no idea. I hear all good things in my ears right now.
This is going to be great audio. I'm just saying.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Isaac Cadena to hit.
Well, I will say this. We appreciate everyone joining us right now. We got quite a few live followers, but if you're expecting grade A quality today, it's probably not the day for you because you know what? This is fall. We got things to work on. We're trying new things out. We're like a pitcher trying to, work in a new spitball or something.
Yeah.
This is fall ball for all of us, folks.
Yes. We're trying new things here.
It kind of reminds me of whenever we were in Arizona trying to do the figure out Insta Live.
Yeah, but at least there we weren't. You didn't have to worry about audio or anything like that.
Well, as you can see, in 3 years, we've progressed a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, look at us keeping up with the times.
We've got a nice filter around the outside.
So we just had an inning end. Where are we going now? Bottom of the fourth?
Bottom of three.
Bottom three. Okay.
Still no score. Hey, we have a schedule release, fellas. I don't know if you guys want to talk about that.
You want to dive into that now?
Something to mention. So, pretty interesting schedule. I guess we should probably just get some quick hits, things that you noticed right away that may have stood out. One thing I obviously was paying attention to is we're not playing everybody in the Big 12 anymore.
Right.
We're not playing Oklahoma State, so somehow we skipped them, and then kind of stinks not to have Texas on the schedule. But those two definitely stuck out because those are always tough series for the Frogs. So replaced with some of the new Big 12 members, should definitely be easier to win.
Yeah, we play all three from
In
the
theory.
pack: Arizona State, Utah.
And since we can't play Colorado, they scheduled a series with Air Force.
One thing that stuck out to me was all the tournament champions that we have on the schedule. So San Diego won their conference tournament. Tarleton won the WAC. Southern Miss won the Sun Belt. Fresno State won the Mountain West. Arizona won the PAC. And I think that's it.
Good
That's
grief.
quite a few.
That's a ton.
That's a lot. Fresno State, that's a big series for the Traegers.
Yeah. Fresno State and San Diego actually played each other in a regional.
We've got to get our guy Braden from San Diego. He's still out there. Get him back on the pod. Remember we had him on a couple years ago when we opened with San Diego here at Lupton.
Yep.
Frog alum, but lives in San Diego and does big Padres fan and the Toreros.
Radio out there.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that was rock.
Pretty deep
That was
hit.
rocked.
Okay. So
Is
we've
that Jacob
got
Silva?
that's Silva with going for the triple. Here, slide in, and he's safe.
Nice.
Jacob Silva, younger brother of Anthony Silva, playing catcher today with a triple. Nice rip.
Right, so split the gap perfectly between left and center. Right there where they've got all the NCAA teams listed for the Frogs. What a hit.
Now we got Sawyer,
Too early to bash.
Snyder up to the plate.
Too early to bash the players.
Struck out in his first at bat. Thank you, Jamie.
Well, there's a little lull in the action.
What do y'all think about Tech this year?
They lost a lot of talent on the offensive side. They never have any talent on the pitching side, but I don't know, man. I think that place anybody's going to hit, they're just going to have – because they lost like 5 or 6 of their top hitters from last year, but I think they're just going to plug in guys and they're going to hit well like always.
Kind of wild guy. Cash transferred.
Yeah, I think with Tech, man, their reluctance to commit to NIL has got to start catching up to them
For
soon.
baseball.
I think this is a big year for Tech. Like, big year for Tadlock. That seat's got to be getting a little warm. I know he's been there forever.
Jacob, is that a baseball specific thing about NIL? Because I feel like I see the program all the time. Like
it's pretty well known within their athletic department. They're prioritizing football and basketball, and baseball's kind of getting the short end of the stick.
Can I chime in? And softball, they just committed $1.2 million to a pitcher from Stanford. I think her name's Najee Canaday. The best pitcher in the country, hands down.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. You're going to spend over $1 million on softball, but where's the investment with the baseball program?
Yeah, that's weird. You know, didn't they just do a facility upgrade?
Slight. I mean, their ballpark's still trash.
Yeah, I know. They need a lot more done. I know that.
Yeah.
They still got a couple of good players. Damian Bravo, or a couple of good, well-known players. Damian Bravo led the Big 12 in hitting last year. And then TJ Pompey is their pretty good shortstop.
Oh, yeah, Pompey. Isn't there a volcano explosion in Pompey?
Something like that.
Great memory, Ray. Stroud Snyder with a pop fly out. Silva was not able to score from third base. It wasn't deep enough.
Hey, can we go back to the schedule real quick? Because there was something I noticed.
Go for it.
Hold up. We play our first game at Lupton on February 25th.
Yeah, is that the latest ever opening?
Well, I was going to ask you guys, what was the last time we played a game at Lupton that late in the year?
Do you know the answer?
I do. I looked it up.
Probably the year we started in Arizona.
No, it's never happened. It's never happened.
Never that late?
No.
What's the latest they've ever started at Lupton?
The latest I saw was like February 18th, if I remember right. So like an entire week earlier.
So I guess that,
Did you guys know? I went all the way back to like 2003, but like 20 years ago, they were playing games in January.
Yes, I did know that.
Brutal.
That's how, what's his name from Oklahoma State has a home run record. They played a lot more games, like 60-something games.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Like, we were playing a ton of games.
Dude, that is a rope.
That sounded solid.
All right. Silva with a double going for a triple. We're talking about Tony Silva this time.
The Silva brothers. With 2 triples this inning.
That's awesome.
Dude.
And he scores his brother from third.
That is what's up.
Are the Silvas in the house?
I don't think so.
I guess they'd probably be going crazy. That was awesome.
It was a last minute schedule change.
Oh, it was.
They'll probably be here tomorrow.
Oh.
Dude. All right. Purple takes a 1-0 lead here in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, let's do a reset. Where are we at?
Yeah, it's also on your we're at 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Purple's up. Going back to your point, Jacob, it's kind of anticlimactic to start your first game at Lupton on a Tuesday.
Yeah, that's the other thing that I didn't like.
Like, it'd be nice if it was a big Friday night start with Southern Miss.
That's happened. That happens semi-regularly.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't that happen with the Arizona years?
I think so.
In 22, I want to say.
Oh, in the year that we started in
Intentional walk. Oh, Buck. Okay.
Yes.
Buck. Scoring 2. Both Silva score. Purple's up 2-0. We've got a mound visit. We've got our first one of the day, folks.
Who's making the visit there? Is that Scout?
No, that is
Silverman.
Silverman.
Okay.
He looks pissed.
The year that we started at GCU, I think we also started with the midweek game in Lupton.
Something about those Arizona years.
I mean, it's usually pretty cold in Fort Worth in February.
That Kansas State game in Arlington, Globe Life, that's going to be a non-conference game, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so what you're telling me is you can play the same conference member in a tournament at Globe Life,
Yes.
right? Shout out Schloss.
Yeah. Wasn't his explanation it was the last year of having knowledge of some of the players on the team? That's why he didn't want to face them? I
don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows what his reasons are?
It's one of those things where we want to play Texas, we want to play A&M and some midweek stuff. I'll believe when I see it.
Now it's Texas.
All right, so out of the pitching visit, we got Preston Gamcher at the plate against Baumler. Strike 1, right?
I believe so. I'm on top of it. Good. Quickly a 2-1 count. That's a pop fly that Arkansas would have definitely missed.
I think you reference that way about once a week.
People don't forget, MK. People don't forget.
All right, so after those first 7 games that are away, there are 9 straight in Lupton from
it's like 3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Is that the longest homestand stretch ever? I mean, that seems incredibly long. All right.
Gamster with a single to left.
Oh, they're kind of ripping up Baumler here.
Gamster's kind of a gamer, isn't he?
I get it.
Call him a gamester.
So, Martin, you mentioned we're going to we're playing Air Force because of, you said something about Colorado? Because obviously they don't have a team, but
No, Ray said
No,
that.
I said that as a joke.
was
It's probably more the Winkler connection.
okay. I was going to say, I was like,
Air Force.
I didn't understand the connection. Arizona State will be a fun series at home. That'll be exciting.
Yep.
I don't know much about BYU, but yeah.
Oh, they got Ryder Robinson. Yeah.
That's right.
We do see a lot of familiar faces. We see Winkler with Air Force. We see Logan Maxwell at Arkansas.
Arkansas, yeah.
Ryder Robinson with BYU.
And then Arizona. You know, we faced Arizona the last 2 seasons.
In the regional?
Regional in 22 or 23, actually. And then midweek last year. Isn't it weird that, man, 25 sounds weird to me?
It does. Initial thoughts on traveling to any away series. So we've got Texas Tech. We've got Houston. UCF. That's quite
Disney World.
Martin wants to drive that one. Arizona and Utah. Kind of fun places.
I bet you Utah would be fun to check out.
Salt Lake is pretty cool.
It'd be pretty cool if it was a little earlier so we could do some skiing.
Yeah. But think about the weather in May, though. It'd be awesome.
Hey,
might be chilly.
MK, if you do the initials for Salt Lake and Utah, what does it spell out?
SLU?
Close.
Then I'm not going to keep trying. I feel like you're setting me up for something.
So I noticed we played BYU at home, which tells me it may be a little while before we get a trip to BYU.
Why is that?
Well, because most likely we won't play them next year.
Oh.
Yeah, I wonder how are they doing their conference schedules? It's not rotating, I'm guessing.
I would guess that we're going to, well.
Like every 2 years, flip-flop?
So we're missing Oklahoma State. So I would think at some point we'll miss Tech and Baylor too. I don't think they're keeping some kind of regionality every year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I mean, it's not a high revenue sport. It's almost low revenue sport. They might be keeping sport. They might be trying to keep some regionality into it.
You know, and that was I would love to ask coaching staffs with all the new changes coming to the NCAA and, budget constraints and all that, and how that affects travel budget for these programs when they're trying to build a schedule, Like, I would imagine if you're restricted budget-wise, it's hard to schedule a weekend in Corvallis. It's kind of expensive.
Big Ten has it way worse, some of these. Think about all the non-revenue sports trying to travel across the country just for a couple matchups.
Sorry, folks, we have lost the game real quick. Martin, our technician, is working on it.
The good news is we're between innings, so you're not missing any action. It was a nice pickup by Sauce at first base to get the third out. He definitely covered the bag better than the Yankees. They might want to take a look at him in the draft.
Dude, MK, doesn't it feel good seeing Big Silva? It's kind of weird to call him Big Silva on this team. Just ripping the cover off the ball there,
Dude, did it hit the wall in the air?
Right there, the base of the wall, base of the 400 sign.
It was a great hit.
Dead center field.
All right, can we get another reset?
See if the game is back on.
Hey, what the?
There's some big Nolan Traeger fans in the dugout. Nolan Traeger's been hot this Purple-White World Series.
Let's go, baby!
Yeah, they are. We still got bombers.
Back up.
Let's go, Traeger!
Here at the top of the.
Shout out, William.
What do you say? Oh, this is the ideal way to end my workday. Same, William. Top of the fifth. Purple's up 2-0. We still have Trevor Baumler on the mound, freshman right-handed pitcher. Why I keep switching their name?
I always say it's actually the top of
It's
the board.
Brassfield.
Unless they're doing something wonky with the scoreboard. Because wasn't that just the third inning?
That's what's messing me up. Is both pitchers have the same number. They're both 23.
You guys are getting a little echoey. Just FYI.
Okay.
Top of the fourth.
I think y'all might be talking into each other's mics or something.
This is a trial run,
Yeah.
and the trial has gone poorly.
Cam wants to know who's on the bump.
Brassfield.
Still Balmer.
My bad.
Mason Brassfield, freshman
Okay,
left-handed
Mason.
pitcher.
A phone
Oh,
call.
man.
I don't think I'm back.
So I was out there last Friday. I couldn't stay the whole time, but it sounds like
Yeah, you
the
get a
game
phone call
today is
during
going.
this, and it just totally ruins
Let's
everything.
go, Sharp!
It looks like the game today is going similar to how it went last Friday, but my main takeaway from last week was how high the compete level was.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like a regional.
Yeah, every at bat was grinding. Every pitch was high leverage.
Yeah, the offense didn't do a lot like in the box score, but if you look at the at bat by at bat, there was a lot of noise every inning, and the pitchers were pitching out of it.
Yeah, in the first inning, Ben Abel threw almost 30 pitches.
The energy is high with both dugouts.
I remember last year watching this as kind of an offensive explosion each game. It's been a different tone this year.
Absolutely.
Martin, are you surprised they're not rotating in more pitching? Or are they trying to see how long these guys can go?
I think they're trying to stretch him out right now. They've kind of been limited to like 2 or 3 innings so far. This is probably tomorrow's the last game of the fall. Yeah, it seemed like last year it was not a lot of pitching inside, not a lot of breaking balls. This year is completely different. A lot of breaking balls, a lot of coming inside, a lot of tough at bat.
We've got Jack Arthur up at the plate right now. He is, let's see. Is that right?
So again, thanks to everybody who's watching live, either on YouTube or Twitter. Hope this is enjoyable. If you're not aware, we do have a football podcast hosted by our own Garrett Evans, the Uninformed Frog. Make sure you go check that out. It's called the Uninformed Podcast, and they do a great job covering football, better than we did. So go check those boys out.
All right, so we have a mound visit for Mason Brassfield. Our coach for Team Purple is
Looks like we're getting our first pitching change.
Yeah. Evan Scoud. Looks like, yeah, he's going to.
31.
That would be Andrew Carter, freshman, right-handed pitcher. Get another look at a guy we're unfamiliar with. Ouch. That hurts my ears. All right. Looking at our midweeks, I don't see anything crazy. So
You
we've got,
can. I I will say you can travel to just about every midweek game if you wanted to.
At Texas State, March
Easy.
11th. At DBU, March 18th.
Easy.
UTSA at home. That's easy. At UTA in April. DBU will host them in April. And then UTA at home in April. So, yeah, I mean, all teams we're familiar with. I don't see an ACU on here. The UT RGV quote unquote series on Tuesday, Wednesday in March will likely be canceled because of weather.
They moved it up earlier than usual.
Yeah, I think it's a very favorable schedule for the Frogs.
Yeah, something
safety
interesting.
or something. Thank you.
Something interesting to me was so we go at Texas Tech, at Arizona, at Utah, and then we got some midweek games at Texas State and at DBU. Those are notorious hitter-friendly ballparks.
How long are you here? Are you here the rest of the game? Yeah, me too. Okay. I just want to make sure you.
You going trick-or-treating?
Jacob, did you dress up this year?
Yes.
Go on.
Yeah, we did a League of Their Own costumes.
Oh, nice.
And we dressed the dog up as a baseball and took her to Uptown Pup, it's a place here in Dallas where they do a lot of dog festivity stuff on the holidays. So.
Who did you dress up as?
Oh, I was Rosie O'Donnell.
Nice.
No, I did the Jimmy Duggan costume.
It would have been pretty funny if you were.
Yeah, I know, right?
In that skirt.
Yeah.
Do we see Jack Bell play last year at all? Sophomore infielder.
Transfer.
Okay, so number 1 batting, Jack Bell. Thank you for that.
Should we even post this on podcasts?
I don't think so.
No. If you're not watching the video, it's pretty pointless.
Yeah, you're not gonna know what the hell we're talking about.
They just have to really think about, what a baseball game looks like.
Yeah, just imagine
all the delays.
Hey, see if we can get some live in-game interviews from some of the players.
It's tough with the AirPods because they can't.
That's true.
I'll tell you what they say.
I wonder if could they speak into your, like if they were next to you, could you even hear us? Oh.
Hey, Martin, who stood out to you? And because you've watched the most ball live, I think, out of all of us over the fall. Has anyone who stood out to you?
Trevor Baumler for sure stood out the most. He was pitching the day he started for White, and then he also plays in the outfield. He's been playing left field a lot. He's been hitting the ball well.
Wow.
Another guy. Silva's been really good.
Yeah.
He looks really confident.
Which Silva?
In the plate and in the field, Anthony. Cadena looks good. Traeger looks good.
Nolan Traeger?
Yeah, Nolan Trigger looked really good. The last game that I went to was the last week. He went 3 for 4 with 2 doubles. Um, on the mound, there's a lot of arms, a lot of freshman arms that look really good. Zach James looks really good. Mason Brassfield looks really good.
All right, so give us the rotation for opening weekend. Who you got?
Do you want to run through who's starting on the teams today, or does that matter?
Sure.
We can
Yeah,
guess
also
right now, and
projection.
then at a later episode, we can dive in.
All right, so catching.
Let's do rotation.
Rotation,
Weekend.
sorry. Yeah. Go for it.
I think Ben should get a shot on Friday. I think
Yeah,
Ben
finally.
on Friday, and then Tommy Lepore on Saturday. He's a big name transfer, and then Sunday probably Cademan Parker. That's who I've got
That's
right
the
now.
exact three that I had. Martin, dude, we were in sync already.
Why Cademan?
I mean, he came on last year. He pitched pretty well.
He was
coming back
really
from
good
Tommy
last
John
year.
surgery. Yeah. And I don't know, man. I don't think he'd get drafted by the Brewers and come back just to pitch at a bullpen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cam in the comments says Abel, Lepore, Parker.
Seems to be the consensus right now.
Yeah. Hard to argue any of that.
It'll be interesting, actually, to see if that is, if the opening weekend rotation, to see how long it sticks, because, you know, Kirk's always tinkering.
Well, guys, we saw last year, Louis Rodriguez still on the team. I thought he feels like he's been here forever, but he's just a junior. We've got Bixby, Mason Bixby.
Yeah.
Braden Sloan. He started a little bit last year.
Don't you kind of think Bixby could be a really good closer? Kind of like a Mason Miller for the Oakland A's.
Could be. Throws hard.
Throws hard. He can.
But yeah, there's a lot
command.
of guys who I think could be fighting for a spot. You got Cole Flecker, and then you got some of the freshmen. Mason Brassfield could fight for a spot.
I totally forgot about Cole Flecker.
Yeah, we got a lot of guys. We're really deep.
Starter in the College World Series.
Yeah.
Well, opening weekend against San Diego, we play 4 straight games, so there'll be plenty of opportunity to get guys to work early.
All right, name your 4th starter right now.
Right now, I'd go with Mason Brassfield.
Not yeah.
I mean, I just named like a bunch of guys who could start. I'm not exactly sure what you want from me.
More. Are there any high school commits right now that could come in and start?
I should bring some guys from last year that should start. Payne Tolley.
Yeah. Can we get Tolley to do a spot start before spring training?
Yeah, that should be.
Hey, what's the latest on Cohen Feaster?
Ah, man, his mom was just over here.
Could you imagine?
Oh, she's right here. You want me to go ask her?
Yeah.
Go interview.
Yeah, bring her down.
He's got his AirPods. We've got we've got our first live interview.
They want to know what's the latest on Cohen Feaster.
He is doing
Martin, you're going to have to repeat.
Yeah, I'm letting her finish. Facing live batters December 1st.
Ooh,
Okay.
we like to hear that. It's
Breaking
exciting.
news.
Thank you.
It'd be a nice arm to get back in the bullpen. He was really good 2 years ago for the Frogs.
Wow, new post from Jamie on Horn Frog Blitz saying Cohen Feaster is facing live batters December 1st.
We can't hear you, but
Tell him what I said.
Wow.
Jamie said, actually.
we don't have a forum. Might as well.
Actually, shout out to Jamie, good friend of the pod. They just hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, tell him to send something our way.
Wow, Silva with another rip. Man, he's killing it. I'm talking about Jake.
Yeah, you gotta be specific now, MK.
Sorry about that. Jacob Silva.
This is a team of brotherly love.
Yeah, no joke.
Yeah, with the Traegers, the Silvas. Who else has a brother?
Baumler's brother was committed, but he signed with the Orioles.
Oh, well, that was a mistake.
Dude, that's okay. I knew there was another.
The new Bash brothers.
I knew there was another bomber in the system at some point.
2019, right before COVID. I think he was drafted the COVID year.
By the Orioles, right?
Yeah. You gave him like $1 million.
A milli.
Sawyer Strohsnyder, such a baseball name.
That is very Parker County.
Can we run through our transfers this year, guys, that we should see? So we've got a couple from Washington State. Cole Kramer, who's playing first base today. He's a senior infielder. And then is it Gianluca? Is that how you say his name? Gianluca Shin?
Gianluca Shin is from University of Washington.
Yeah. From the state of Washington. One's from Washington State. One's from Washington.
Okay, I think I get it. A guy we did not see last year because he got injured was Blake Rogers. He was a Baylor transfer, but he's been on the team for a year. You said Tommy Lepore, Martin Rosen.
Dude, Wichita State, same place Peyton Tolley came from.
He's got a new pipipeline.
What number is he wearing?
49?
49? Just like
Heck yeah.
Tolley?
Yeah, he's huge. He's a dog. He was a 3-sport athlete in.
Was he a wrestler?
Nice play.
He was a tight end on the football team. He was a all-state wrestler in the state of Missouri, and he was on the baseball team. He was a hitter and a pitcher.
We'll have to get him on the pod to talk about his wrestling career.
What skills translate when you're sliding in and you grab
robot voice?
Uh-oh.
Still there? Speaking of brothers, we got Jack Strager on the mound. I don't know if y'all mentioned that. Oh yeah, it is a Traeger. Good friend of the pod, Jamie Plunkett, makes a
observation.
A very astute observation. Martin, observation I've got is there are chemtrails over Lupton right now.
Silva just took one deep over left field fence, about 5 feet foul.
Did it hit the player development center?
It did. Hit the wall, so probably about 330, 335. So
dude, I think we have a new meme this year, the Bash Brothers with Anthony and Jacob.
Chef and sous chef?
Chef and sous chef.
The audio's going kind of robot voice on my end. Are you guys hearing the same thing? Or
no?
We're having a good time. Sorry, man.
It could just be my headphones. I don't know.
I guess we could ask the listeners if they're the two that are online.
Yeah, that's for the fans to decide.
No, we have a surprising high number of people following this stream right now.
Really, I can't. Usually it tells on my screen or whatever. I can't see the number.
Well, does that happen when you host it?
Maybe. Actually, yeah.
Yeah. I won't disclose the number. It's proprietary information.
But it's almost 3 figures.
Yeah, we're hearing Ray.
11.5.
It's 11.7.
Ray, it sounds like you're the culprit, according to the listener.
Oh no.
Boo. I don't know. Maybe it's because they're closer to each other.
Yeah, just scoot one over.
Y'all need to sit like a seat apart from each other. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
You're getting golden hour, Ray, now.
Well, it's golden audio, at least.
Golden audio, golden hour.
Does that sound better on Ray's part?
Yeah, it sounds a lot better.
Oh, gee. Okay, so that was it the whole time.
The whole time.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought y'all's feeds were kind of overlapping.
Yeah.
Well, I was feeding MK information to as any
Whispering
good
in his
producer
ear.
would.
Dude,
Yeah.
for real, he was yelling in his ear.
He clapped in my ear, gave me a headache.
I was yelling sweet nothings.
MK, can you do a game reset?
Yep. We are in the top of the fifth still?
I think we're bottom of the
Wait.
fourth. Bottom
Okay.
of the fourth.
Yeah, top of the fifth.
Top of the fifth because White's up. It's still 2-0.
yeah.
Purple's up. Purple scored, for those that missed it earlier. We had 2 triples by the Silva brothers in the third inning. First, Jacob Silva smashed one to left center. Close slide. And then a few batters later, Tony Silva knocked him in with a triple of his own. He actually got to third a little bit easier with a bomb out to center field to hit the bottom of the wall. So those guys are looking great today.
Yeah, they have all fall, really. All right, Martin, if I had to pick one to be the most excited about, is it Noah Franco or Stronsider?
That's a tough question. I think they're both very good.
Of course.
Noah's more of a, I guess, game power guy, and of course he pitches. Stroh, he's more of like a 5-tool guy. He's really fast. He can hit. He's got power, and he's really good in the outfield. He's got a great arm.
These are both freshmen we expect to see a lot of. Is that correct?
Yep.
Is Noah Franco's swing the most violent swing you've seen? It's a very violent swing.
He's got a lot of bat speed, for sure.
Hear me?
Coming right up.
This is my Halloween treat.
MK, you going trick-or-treating tonight?
Oh, you know it. Fortunately, we kind of do like a street party, and we did that last Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So the kids got a lot of that kind of out of the way. So we'll go for like 30 minutes, and then they actually like handing it out, you know?
Yeah.
So we'll head back early, probably by 7, and let them hand out candy for an hour and a half or so.
Right on.
Are you and Jansen Whitty doing anything?
We hung out because we actually talked about podcasting because he's been picking up his content. I don't know if you guys are following Jansen on Instagram, but
I do follow. Very active.
Doing a ton of stuff and talking about how long it takes to edit that stuff. And I said, well, I've never done it myself, but I know I was talking about you, Jacob. I was like, from Jacob's experience, it takes forever just to edit an Instagram video or a short.
Dude, yeah, but I'm too boomer to be good at it. There's some people like if somebody in the TCU Anon Army could put it together in like 5 minutes.
He did say that he's using a software.
Yeah, I was gonna say AI is big now.
Exactly. So he'll do a full video or a podcast or whatever, and it'll immediately pump out 10 to 12 short clips with it all edited and just of things that it thinks that are interesting. And he goes, a lot of those I'll use because it does so like he doesn't even have to do any editing himself.
I think Martin dabbled in that a little bit last year.
Yeah, but I think you got to sign up for the premium account or something.
Well, if somebody wants to sponsor that.
So, yes, sponsor Postgame beers so we can get AI to edit our.
To bring you more content.
Yeah, to bring you more content. That's I like that.
I wish we could have AI do the podcast.
Martin just wants an AI Martin.
Martin wants to just type into Chat GPT.
Somehow we We need to log into your brain so you don't have to speak. It just comes out.
I've been watching a lot of Stranger Things lately. It could be like 11. Just float in the bath.
If somebody wants to sponsor that.
All right, so we've got a runner on first. No outs.
Micah
And-
Kendrick on first, and we got Landon Young hitting.
Big Landon Young.
Landon Young, freshman infielder. He's playing second base today. Is that right? No, that's not right. Oh, 38. Yeah, that's right.
The very first time.
Gosh, a lot of new faces. These are guys I don't know yet.
Yeah, I think it's like 60% turnover from last year's roster.
It's a pretty young team this year.
I noticed that too. 3 seniors? No, we got more than that. 7
Brody
seniors.
Green, Gianluca Shin, and Cole Kramer.
Senior day is going to be pretty light.
Oh, hey, did we mention Logan Maxwell in our reunion tour with friends on the schedule?
Briefly,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I missed
early at Globe Life, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Be fun to play them in a full series sometime. I mean,
We do in the we do.
in the regionals.
Yeah. Hello, football man.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Uninformed, coming to get more informed.
Wearing his
Always, dude.
baseball jersey.
Yeah, I heard it's baseball time.
Oh, I see. He's waving his pennant, too.
It's baseball time in Texas.
Absolutely. How are y'all doing?
Good man.
Yeah,
Good. I'm about to put on my Halloween costume, but I wanted to pop in and see the boys.
nice.
Hey, we plugged the Uninformed podcast earlier.
Oh,
If anyone missed it, go check out the Uninformed podcast, the official football podcast of the LDC, led by your man here, Uninformed Frog Garrett and friends. They do a great job covering football.
Mood a little bit better after consecutive wins.
Yeah, absolutely. Jump on in. Good time to do it. On a winning streak. Baylor
Hey, we're on the
preview out this
9-3
morning.
hype train.
9-3, baby. It's happening. I hope everyone's ready for that.
All right, so we have another mound visit. A couple walks in a row. I'm just gonna give him a breath.
Got a pitching
you know?
change.
Oh, another pitching change. Okay, 57.
57.
That'll be Nate Stern, freshman, right-handed pitcher. Another new face.
All right.
Love it. Nate Stern.
A lot of tadpoles pitching today.
They're good.
I mean, look, yeah, it's 2-0. Not giving up much.
MK, where do you rank the Monster Mash in terms of Halloween songs?
Top 10, Ray. I have no idea. Thriller's
Give
got
me,
to be number
Give me
one.
your top 10 real quick.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know 10 songs, but it's definitely top 10.
Number 1, Monster Mash. 2,
That
Thriller.
may be the only Halloween song.
Thriller.
Thriller's there. So Thriller's up there.
See,
Uh,
Spooky,
Adam's
scary
family.
skeletons.
Anything
I
about
don't think it's up
pumpkins, candy. Welcome to the candy shop.
There you go.
I was big
Don't
in
forget
high
the
school.
Michael Myers walk-up song.
Yeah, I like that one.
Dude, what a nice day to be at Lupton. I'm so jealous.
Oh
For
my
real.
gosh.
This is
Dude,
better than-
Garrett, it's perfect.
This is better than almost every game we spend out here
Any spring game.
because it's
Dude,
either cold or it's
Last
hot.
Friday might have been the hottest game I've ever been to in that stadium.
It wasn't that hot.
Just a little preview weather for the San Diego road trip, boys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all we need is some palm trees and a good view of the ocean.
And if we actually road trip that in a minivan or something,
Yeah, that'd be like me and Martin driving, road tripping to the national title. Straight drive.
that's what I'm saying. With all of us, we could totally do it. Take
I mean,
shots.
Rent a
So,
Winnebago.
something like that sounds fun, like driving to LA,
In theory.
but you never think about the drive back.
Yeah. It's the drive back, and you just get to like Las Cruces, and you realize how much farther is still left.
I think, isn't that where we stopped?
Yeah.
I think that's where we spent the night.
Yeah, it'd be even worse if like we go 1-3 against the Toreros.
Well, it could be
Okay,
much worse.
Sam Myers with
sounded
the rip
solid.
over center field. He's going to score 2. He's going to stop at second. They actually got it in pretty quickly. Oh, no. Just score
Got
1.
one.
Well, runners
Good
at second and
throw
third
into-
now.
Really good throw in from the
Scored
outfield.
Micah Kendrick. That was a rip from Sam Myers.
Now we go. Let's go. Come on, boys. Now we go. Spot your heart.
I'm being told in my ear here. I have to go get ready for Halloween.
Happy
All right,
Halloween,
buddy.
brother.
Are you
Gentlemen,
dressing
have
as
a great
Popeye?
broadcast.
You doing an office Popeye? Got a little spinach with you?
I don't know what you're saying.
I'm Tigger. Little one is
Oh. Careful
Eeyore.
saying that.
Fantastic.
Sexy Tigger.
Tigger.
Sexy Tigger.
Yeah, it is Halloween.
It is Halloween.
Your dad's sexy in front of any costume.
Everybody make a scene.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Dude, maybe we should do some bottom of the 6th inning, between inning karaoke.
What time is it?
I got 4:56.
Your boy's going to have to sign off. I got some duties to handle, just like Garrett.
This is going to be a wild ride without Papa supervising.
I'm confident you guys can handle it. Martin's going to take over from my side.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real fight.
Martin's Googling AI programs that we can feed info to real quick.
He just in the AI chat he typed in game analysis. Go.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, good to hang out, boys.
All right.
See ya, MK.
Okay. Maybe the audio might get better now. One less person. We'll see.
Well, it couldn't have gotten much worse.
It's good for the most part, and then there's just moments where it lags a little. I don't know. We're doing the best we can.
That's Wi-Fi for you. Okay, we've got Trevor Ballmer with a double, a single that he stretched into a double.
What's the score now?
We've got a tie
2-2.
game here
All right.
at Lupton, 2-2 here in the top.
What inning are we in?
Top
Fifth inning?
of the 5th. We've got men on 2nd and 3rd. No outs.
Isaac Cadena up to bat.
Okay. Thoughts on Isaac Cadena?
Power.
Dude's pretty good. He's really good. He's got an extra base swing.
Good hit tool.
He could play catcher. He's probably gonna play first, but he's got the bat for it.
We got a 1-0 count.
Have fun.
So I'm perusing group text and message boards, and everybody seems pretty down on the schedule. I was pretty excited about it, personally.
I think it's okay. I think it's just because, there's no, other than the weekend at Globe Life, like nothing pops. There are good
Southern
teams
Miss
on there.
pops, bro.
Yeah, dude, Southern Miss.
Why are we
pops,
sleeping on
okay,
San Diego.
Southern Miss?
I'm not. I'm trying to think of the average fan's perspective.
I'd say San Diego, Southern Miss, and then the Globe Life. That's top tier. I mean, other conferences don't really schedule that tough in the out of conference.
For real.
I mean, is it the 10 conference games and we don't have Texas this year?
Yeah, there's a lot of Texas and OU talk. I don't know why anybody misses OU.
No.
I get Texas and Oklahoma State too.
Yeah. Oklahoma State is.
Isaac, how do you say his last name?
Cadena. So Cadena hits a single to right field, scores 2. It's now
Hit into
4-2.
the shift. They had the shift on him. Beat the shift. Scores 2. We've got a 4-2 game here. Top of the 5th.
Damn. The floodgates are open.
Dude, White's bats have come alive this inning.
We got Nolan Traeger up to the plate.
He's been hot all fall, right, Martin?
The games I've seen him for sure. I don't know about all fall.
Traeger looks at strike 1. Ooh, that's a pretty good pickoff move.
Like just specific stuff or big stuff? Like big stuff?
Yeah, it's big stuff.
All right.
Let's see, Jamie.
Y'all didn't want Jamie to come on?
He didn't want to come on.
No, he's shy.
Oh, man, another good pickoff. Dude, Nate Stern's got a really good pickoff move to first base. 2 close plays at the bag.
Hey, what do you guys take away from things like this? As far as like any kind of real evaluation, I mean, can you really draw any conclusions?
So you remember last year, right?
Yeah.
The offense ripped the cover off the ball in fall ball, right?
Yeah.
Then the regular season happened. So it's hard, right?
Yeah, but, you know, if I remember right, that first month we were putting runs up. It really wasn't until we got into conference play where the offense slumped.
Yeah, especially when we went on the road, like Kansas, Cincinnati.
I mean, dude, we scored double digits the first 3 games.
Oh, well.
I don't think GCU was very good.
No, of course not. But neither was, like, Cincinnati.
Another good throw over to first. Martin, should we start yelling boring?
No. You have to say exciting.
Exciting. Ooh, we got a stolen base attempt, throw base.
Yeah,
not in time.
Just browsing the schedule last year, the offense really fell off starting at Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
That was a rough weekend. Wasn't it cold that weekend too?
Freezing.
It was cold, and Kansas had some good pitchers.
Martin, you went, didn't you?
Yes, I went. Saturday and Sunday.
Attaboy.
Dude, we went to Cincinnati and scored 6 runs all weekend.
Yeah, I was there for all 3 games.
White playing some good small ball. They've got a runner at third, 2 outs.
Scored 9. No.
Jack Arthur up to the plate.
9 runs against Tech. Six runs against Texas.
Mm-hmm. That was tough.
And then we started to come out a little bit in K-State.
That'll happen.
Yeah.
Though I think we
But it was
hit
too little,
Tyson
too late.
Neighbors pretty good that weekend too. That was impressive. It'll be interesting with this team because there are a lot of. Oh man,
That was solid.
Arthur smokes one to the gap, slitting the right fielder and center fielder all the way to the wall. He is in the second. Isaac scores standing up. We have got a 5-2 ball game here in the top of the fifth. As White has put a crooked number up here in the fifth. All 5 runs. It's very Dodger-esque without all the goofy airs. I think Garrett Cole regrets pointing to first.
Maybe. All right, we got Jack Bell at the plate with Jack Arthur standing on second. 2 outs.
Do they play 9 innings?
Yes. Oh, we got wild pitch. Jack Arthur moves to third.
Who's pitching?
Nate Stearns.
The freshman, right? Yeah, Stearns. Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure on that pitch in the fall. Guys who came back from last year, I mean, they have light work, and then guys who went out in the summer really don't pitch much in the fall.
Yeah, that's as it should be, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Martin, are there roster limits starting this season?
Good
Same
question.
as last year. Same roster limits as last year. I think 40.
So 40?
Yeah. I think we're at 46.
So, what's the latest on the scholarship situation?
So I can speak a little bit to that. I don't know how the Big 12 is going to do it quite yet, but, you know, it will be eventually 34 available to programs. But the hard thing is you still have to balance those scholarships within an athletic department, right? You just can't magically wave a wand and say, all right, baseball, you're allowed 34 now. Well, those scholarships have to come from somewhere. Because TCU said they do not want to create any more scholarships because they're going to be also paying players with, a $20 million fund or something like that to distribute between their sports. But if you created new scholarships, that would come out of that fund, right?
Mm-hmm.
So instead, TCU is going to balance moving scholarships around from different sports to kind of, you know, funnel it more towards the Big Six. You know, basically, if your sport's on ESPN, if it has a TV contract, you might see a bump in scholarships.
So probably going to lose some men's swimming and diving scholarships.
That seems to be the consensus thought.
Tennis, track and field. Unfortunately, rifle maybe. Although I think they only have like 2.5.
Well, those are female scholarships.
Yeah.
We don't have any male on the rifle team.
And that's the other thing. You got to balance. Still got to balance it with Title IX too.
Well, they all got bumps too. So,
you know, it's actually this is where Donati, being a former sports agent and having a law degree, really benefits TCU as a athletic department.
Mm-hmm. So with the new scholarship, I think it was a foregone conclusion amongst the college baseball fandom that the SEC would do everything in their power to max out everything. But word from Kendall Rogers is that's not necessarily true, right?
It'd be hard. Because, I mean, that money has to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
Right?
But
It's not like
the SEC has a reputation of it doing whatever at all costs to have a competitive edge.
to an extent, yeah. Like whenever it comes to facilities and things like that, yeah. I mean,
NIL.
they can raise money for days, right?
Right.
But within legal parameters, they're still kind of restricted to the same rules as everyone else, and you still have to distribute.
Some would
revenue.
disagree.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a new pitcher on the mound, freshman Cade Smith, number 39.
Cade Smith. Okay. I love the fall because you're introduced to so many new names. I know we cover them like over the summer and whatnot, but then seeing them in action is a little different.
For sure. Up until, the fall.
Uh-oh.
Until you see
I got
it,
robot
it
voice
was,
again.
I think that's just going to be the Wi-Fi, dog.
Yeah, I think so. It's only for a few seconds at a time, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah.
I do have a little bit of breaking news from Twitter.
Okay.
This is coming from the father of a player we talked about earlier. It's pronounced John Luca. John Luca.
John Luca. Okay.
Yes, but he just goes by Luca.
Luca. Oh, man. Like my favorite basketball player.
Number 77 himself.
Okay. Yes. Anthony Edwards' father.
All right, Preston Gamster flies out to right. We got course.
Thank you very much, Mr. Roboto, for helping me escape to where I need to.
Cole Kramer up to hit.
Jacob, this kind of reminds me of our late night spaces. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. We
For real.
just
Rip.
good play by Silva.
Got him.
Not
Yeah.
Silva.
That's
Who's
Jack
won?
Bell.
Jack Bell. Dude made a really good play. Going back on the ball, read the spin off the ball perfectly.
Is he at all related to the famous baseball Bell family?
Yes. No, that's Kent, his Aggie teammate I was thinking of. Because they showed his father every other inning, I want to say, in the College World Series.
So he's not related to the Bell family?
Albert Bell?
Not Albert Bell. You know what I meant.
Buddy Bell?
Yeah, or
Oh, what, man, that had some weird spin on it. Have you ever seen
No.
that? Hit the chalk and spun inwards towards the infield.
So it's an infield hit from Noah Franco with some wicked spin.
That had, wicked spin. Do it in a Boston accent.
We got Cole Eaton up to the plate, transfer from Tennessee.
Wait, transfer from Tennessee?
Yeah, he redshirted last year.
Nice.
David Bell is who I was thinking of.
I like Buddy Bell.
Yeah, that's
Former Ranger great.
That's Buddy Bell's son. David Bell.
Where does the Liberty Bell factor in with all this?
More than Albert Bell.
Seeing a 39 on the mound with, kind of long hair.
Crobe.
Reminds me of Crobe.
A little bit, yeah. He was left-handed.
Yeah, Ray. Doesn't remind me of him at all.
He does kind of look like him.
There's a right-handed version. got a 2-2 count, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. 1 on. Here's the pitch. High. Full
Yeah.
count.
And Ray, seeing Tommy Lepore, 6'4", 230, wearing number 49,
Dude.
I was like, totally?
Wichita State, too?
Yeah, good point. Keep the Wichita State number 49 pipeline strong.
Yeah.
As long as they're good. Yeah.
Just a bit high.
So Nate Stern's from Loyola High School. Is that where Brunson's from, or was he committed to Loyola Marymount? Right? Is that where I'm getting that from?
Yeah. You are correct. And we
Yeah,
have
San
Colton
Clemente.
Griffin up.
That's right. Huh? Am I breaking up?
No, Colton Griffin up to the plate. We got 2 runners on base, 2 out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, doesn't me and Martin, don't we remind you of John Smoltz and whoever his broadcast partner is? Or
Why am I blanking on
Ray-
his name?
It's not Kenny Albert.
No.
Albright? Kevin
No,
Albright?
golly. He only called every Ranger World Series game.
Troy Aikman.
No. Not Joe Buck either. Don't say that.
Tony Romo.
Don't say Jim Nance next. Or third leg Greg.
Joe Davis.
Joe Davis.
Tom
So
Brady.
you guys obviously watch the World Series. Is it pretty cool that Joe Davis is the regular broadcaster for the Dodgers?
Yes,
Is he really?
That is cool.
Yeah. Like, it would be like Dave Raymond calling the Rangers World Series nationally.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Ground ball at second base. And there, White is out of the inning.
All right, what's the score now?
5-2 as we head to the top of the 6th.
White's leading.
Excited to see if they're going to have the Buffalo race or a dot race, maybe.
I can tell you they will not.
It's kind of a bummer. Not going to lie.
But yeah, Joe Davis is great, right?
Around. Let's try to get an in-game interview with Dave Long real quick. Martin, run down there.
Yeah, take the wireless out. Go get funny audio.
Hey, actually, Martin, go around. There's an okay crowd here. Go interview some fans in the stands and get the impression of their impression of what they're watching.
Did you have to hold your AirPod out like a mic, like the TikTokers do?
Yeah, like. Come on,
No.
Martin.
Ray, you go do it.
This is right up Martin's alley. I'm the
No, it isn't.
guy.
Well, we got a new pitcher. No,
No,
we
Sam.
don't. It's weird when they have the same number. I wonder how much battery I have left on my laptop. All right. Ray's gonna go team pool. Anything going on Twitter? I haven't looked at my phone in hours.
Reed said this is a flashback to Scottsdale.
I wasn't there.
That's right.
How many games are you going to on the road?
Yeah, we'll see. San Diego would be great.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to go to that. I'm trying to go to all of them, at least one game.
I'd like to go to Utah.
Yeah, Utah would be cool. That's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, it's no, wait a minute. The weekend in Orlando is the Easter Spectacular, the Thursday through Saturday.
Yeah, we got 3 of those this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, BYU doesn't play on Sunday.
Oh, yeah. And then
the
finals
last-
week, right?
Yeah. That's quite a bit.
Yeah, that's one more than usual.
Nah, true. That's what, like 9% of the schedule?
Have you seen our history with Southern Miss?
Yes, I have.
It's not good, but we haven't played them since like 95, I think.
We
Or
no,
05?
we played them. Yeah, 05 when we left. Okay, we played them when we were in Conference USA,
Yeah.
and that's the last time we played them. I think it's like 5-10 or 6-12.
Well, it would have been a lot worse, but in 2005 we played them 5 times and went 4-1 to improve our record to 6-12.
Yeah. And then I think the first 6 games were all losses, but like from a really long time ago. Before we
96, 94 to 96.
Yeah. That's before we
Yeah, they ate our lunch, man. Those were 2 sweeps, one in Fort Worth and one in Hattiesburg.
We got to watch Micah Kendrick.
Okay. Let's put him in motion here.
See who's up.
Stream looks really good right now. Dude, you know what's so funny is we're doing this live stream just so like, I don't know, unprofessionally, I guess. Like just with the limited equipment we have. And this is better than how we used to watch games like 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Low def, channel 27.
No, like you would have to stream it on Frog Vision.
Yeah, Frog Vision. You're talking TCU.
Oh, what we got there?
Medium fly ball.
Fly out.
Field. Yeah, caught.
There's Landon Young, fly ball to right. And we have Sam Myers coming up to the plate. 1 out. Runner on first.
Sam Myers, really good year last year.
Really good freshman year. Really good.
I hope he's not someone that has a really good freshman year and then slumps his sophomore year. That sophomore slump kind of bites us.
You saw it happen last year to some
quite a few guys.
Silva and Carson.
Klecker.
Those are the big ones. Yeah, Klecker.
Ooh, good pitch. That was a good pitch.
You gotta think about the situation that those guys were in their freshman year. Carson and Silva specifically, you know, they came into a lineup that was loaded with a lot of seniors. They weren't really asked to do much, just go up there and have a good at bat. And then last year, you know, they were kind of asked to carry the team, and you know, they struggled. And then the guys that you brought in, like Chatinier and Peyton Tolley, weren't able to hit. And then you had Brody Green go down with an injury as well.
Yep. Point. I think Maxwell was dinged up for a significant part of the year.
Always.
Yeah. Then
he can stay healthy. Martin says he's going to hit 20 home runs this year.
That short porch. It's pretty easy to hit home runs out there.
Yeah, the SEC all plays in bandboxes.
All of them. Every single one.
I think there's one. I think Missouri's the only one that's not.
And look how good
they
are
count?
As a program.
Not really, but
who's better, them or Missouri Valley?
Can't answer that. But you know, now that Texas is going in it, that's probably the second biggest.
Yeah, true.
That's interesting because, you know, there's a lot of SEC teams. They especially Tennessee. Jesus Christ.
Tennessee's a joke.
Oh my
it's
goodness.
Very easy for Tennessee to hit home runs at their home ballpark. And then, you know, you see teams like Tennessee, teams like Arkansas complain about how big where the SEC conference championship
Oh,
tournament. Yeah, they're always complaining because it's like a regular sized ballpark.
A normal sized ballpark.
Yeah.
They can't have fun hitting 290-foot bombs.
Yeah, they gotta actually put some at bats together, score runs.
Otherwise, they got to play baseball,
Exactly.
which is weird. You know, they don't struggle at Ameritrade.
Well,
That's
they're
a
usually
good
playing
throw.
themselves.
Good
Robot.
throw down
Robot.
the second.
Hello, robot.
Silva makes a really good, strong throw to second. Now, a would-be Steeler.
All right. Question, Martin.
Yep.
What do you think the catching responsibility distribution is going to look like?
I think Carson's going to be the starter. I could talk a little bit about why Carson isn't playing right now. He had a, what's it called, thoracic outlet syndrome.
Yikes.
Yeah.
And so he had a
Thoracic.
non-invasive thoracic outlet syndrome. He had a non-invasive surgery, had a rib removed. That was about a month or 6 weeks ago. I'm hearing he's going to be released soon. He's lifting weights. He's doing some other stuff, but I think he's going to be ready to go when the season
Speaking
starts.
of, he's right there twirling a helmet right now.
Oh, yeah.
Martin, repeat the last sentence you just said.
He's like lifting weights and stuff. He's going to be released pretty soon, medically released to do like baseball activities.
Cleared for baseball activities.
Okay. We hit an audio lag there. That's why I asked.
Yeah, so I think he'll be the starter behind the plate, and then Nolan Traeger I think is going to play a lot. I mean, you got Cadena as well. They're pretty deep behind the plate.
Is this the deepest they've been at catcher in a long time?
Probably. There was one year they had.
I mean, Scalgan Humphreys was pretty solid.
Yeah, those years that Humphreys was here, he also had Curtis Byrne backing him up and Alex Isola.
Yeah.
And then they had that one guy who was like the third or fourth string catcher. He never played, and then he goes to UTSA and he's like all conference. And then he ended up transferring to A&M, and he was a DA. I forget what his name was, but I remember one year we went to UTSA and we watched him do those warm-ups. No, UTA in Arlington. He was doing those warm-ups for the catcher, and I think me and Jacob were at that game, and he's not a catcher.
Is that the game I got a quarter thrown at me?
It might have been. Was that? No, that was after COVID, right?
Oh, yeah.
So,
that was a couple of years
2021.
ago. I think it was 22. Our
guy-
first year.
The guy I'm talking about was before COVID. Because he got an extra
BC.
year.
BC,
Yeah,
as we
before
say.
COVID. He got an extra year to go to A&M.
A pitcher that you haven't mentioned, Martin, that could
Was it Colton Parrish?
No.
That
Okay.
sounded like last year. Yeah.
Nah. Colton
But,
Parrish was a
Brady-
senior in 2018.
No, this guy was a freshman.
Okay. Let me go
Martin,
back
where
a
do you
year.
think Braden Sloan slots in?
What do I think Braden Stone is what?
Slots in.
That's a good question. I really haven't seen him much in the fall.
We pitched. Did he pitch fall ball or summer ball?
He pitched last week, didn't he?
In the game on, what was it, Friday?
Yeah. Am I wrong?
I don't recall.
Oh, was
I-
it Zach Plunkett? No, it wasn't Zach
No.
Plunkett, was it?
No. It's a black guy.
Silva draws a walk. Continues his good day at the plate. You think Isaac, Martin, do you think Isaac could come in here and be like a Cole Fontenelle?
Yes, I do think he could be. Hope Fontenelle was really good, though.
Yeah,
Really good.
It's hard to say anyone's going to beat Cole Fontenelle.
Yeah.
It's like All-American.
Yeah, that's like Jake Gunther at the plate, but also like he could play multiple positions pretty well. I mean, Jake Gunther was like a DH only guy, first base only guy. Cole Fontenelle could play third base, outfield, first base pretty well. And he stole like 20 bases.
I just look at Isaac's profile, and I think he could have that in him.
I agree. I think we're pretty deep all around. It's going to be hard to predict the lineup.
Yeah.
Like on the infield, I think we're too deep at like every position. I think the only guys who are probably locked in are like Silva, Myers,
Owen.
Yeah, he's ready to go. I think he's the guy. And then probably Stroh-Snyder in right field. Other than that, I think there's a lot of competition here.
What do you think Franco plays? He's DH
First
or
base.
first base?
Yeah, I mean, DH first base. He's been playing in the outfield. He's a pitcher too. It's going to depend on how much he pitches.
You think it'll be nice this year that we have an actual first baseman? You know, we're not using our backup catcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurt us a little bit last year.
It got a little wonky. It's just hard because catcher is such a different position.
Well, it's never been a position we've really valued.
First base.
Yeah, as far as defense goes.
I wonder if that's the way the game is in general. I feel like you can plug anyone at first base.
To an extent, that's true. But I don't know. I thought we were okay there last year, but it definitely flared in moments. And it's nobody's fault. You know, you're asking a guy to play out of position. So it's tough, but.
Yeah, it's just, little muscle memory kind of things like, balls in the dirt or, a catcher's used to trying to block it with his chest.
or even like positioning and angles and things like that. It takes some getting used to. It takes like a full season.
Silva smokes one to left field.
And like, especially Ray, you're not moving like a shortstop over to first base. You're moving a catcher.
Yeah. No. It was fine when it was Brody Green.
Yeah, I mean, to an extent, also the body type difference for catchers. Usually, they're a little bit shorter, a little bit pudgier.
Stockier.
Yeah, you got a first baseman usually like 6 foot plus, so they can reach.
I think of Kevin Crone.
And then you got
Lucan Baker.
Then you got the ability to scoop balls in the dirt. That's something that's learned,
What did you say about you were saying something last year about left-handed versus right-handed?
Just when you have a left-handed first baseman, you kind of have a little easier time with pickoffs.
Pickoffs and throws to second.
Yeah.
Or even like fielding a bunt down the first baseline. It's just a better angle for a left-handed thrower.
Oh. I honestly thought Jacob was rounding third and headed home.
Why not? Let's spice this thing up a little bit.
He got about a quarter of the way down the line and then slammed on the brakes. But he rounded third like he wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good base runner. You're going until you're not. Never assume you're going to stop.
You're going till you hear that stop or see that stop. Oh, nice. Nice little flare over shortstop. That'll score a run.
Hey, you know what I would love to ask Kirk right now?
What's that?
Is if he texted every single pitcher on the team after Garrett Cole didn't cover first last night. How many college coaches last night fired off a text to their pitchers?
Go down after this inning and ask Kurt. That was Preston Gamester. The little flare over shortstop scores Jacob. We've got a 5-3 ball game here in the bottom of the sixth. The other Silva, Big Silva, is at third base.
Yeah,
And Silva.
Gamster advanced to second on the throw, so you got 2 runners in scoring position, 1 out.
Yeah, smart base running.
So this game's been a little bit different than the one last week where, both teams were threatening almost every inning but couldn't get any guys home. I wouldn't call this an offensive explosion, but they're doing a better job of executing with guys on base.
Yeah, and last week we had Ben Abel on the mound for the first 3 innings, and we had Zach James, Zach James has been pitching very well.
That's a good point.
I guess the bullpens are a little bit shorter today. But we got Trey Newman on the mound, transfer from Cal. He's really good. He might be the closer this year.
Is he wearing glasses too?
Trey Newman, 6'6", 190.
It looks like he's wearing glasses right now.
Franco wears glasses. How many baseball teams where you have 2 guys wearing glasses on the same team? I feel like that's something you don't see a lot.
Can you guess what Trey Newman's ERA was his senior year of high school over 62 innings?
0.69.
Yeah, point 34.
0.69420.
Ray's close. It was a 0.9.
0.9 ERA.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Struck out 98 in 62 innings. So about half the outs. More than half. Yeah, I guess about half. Yeah. Dude, he was 6-1. Who's the team that beat him with a 0.9 ERA?
They score 1. Was
Yeah.
that a 1-0 game? Hey, Tommy Laporte just quickly ran out of the dugout and ran back. That is a big dude.
Yes. Wearing number 49.
Like a linebacker.
Just like I think Martin's question to Tolley early last year was, can you play defensive end?
So pitch glances off of Cole Kramer's elbow, I think. So we got bases loaded, 1 out.
How many outs?
1 out.
And you got Noah Franco up to bat. Franco on Newland. This is a really big pivotal moment in the ball game.
Big spot.
First pitch. Outside and away. Newman gets set. Here's the delivery. Ball 2.
A lot of energy in that purple dugout right now.
Big energy. A lot of BFE coming out of that purple dugout. Big frog energy. Two-0 count, 1 down. Newman to the windup. Here's the delivery. Ball 3. About the same spot as he's hit the first 3 pitches of the at-bat. Would you agree, Martin?
He's not in the windup, Ray. He's in the stretch.
Stretch.
He comes
Hey,
set. All right, he comes
he's
set.
He is
The 3-0
set now.
pitch.
Here's the delivery. Again, same spot, right? They did not want to take any chances with Noah Franco up to bat.
The intentional walk with the bases loaded.
See, here's this kid, a freshman, just walked on campus already getting the Barry Bonds treatment.
So we got 5-4?
We got a 5-4 game, still 1 out, bases loaded. This is Cole Eaton up to the plate. Cole Eaton, a freshman, redshirt freshman. Martin, is this the Tennessee transfer?
Yes.
Take strike 1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Oh. I think Newman got hosed on that call. That was very close. A good take by Eaton. We got a 1-1 count.
A little high.
A little high on that on the third pitch. We got a 2-1 count. Good hitters count.
2-1.
Here,
Who's up?
If Purple is wanting to put a crooked number on with this inning.
Who's up right now?
Cole Eaton.
Gotcha.
Redshirt freshman. Inside, and he draws a. Hold on, Martin.
The 3-1 count.
I thought that was ball 4. Okay, the scoreboard had me confused.
Cole Eaton out of Tennessee.
Stole one from Vitale. Three one pitch. Little nubber. Well, you're saying Newman could be this team's closer?
Yes, he's going to be expected to pitch late out of the bullpen, big spots.
Go!
Just a little low. Cody draws a walk. We have got a tied game.
How many outs?
Still one out. Still bases loaded. We have Colton Griffin coming to the plate. A quick mound visit. Whoever in there in the purple dugout, it sounds like a cat.
Yeah, it does.
I feel like I hear meows in my headphones.
Is that going to be their new thing this year?
That would be a funny bit. Like, how thrown off would you be as a player if you just heard meow, meow?
Instead of the, what was it, the Cars chant that they used to do?
Yeah. Kachuga, kachuga,
Yeah.
kachuga.
Just replace that with meows.
Meows.
He's 36 on the
Or do you think that's a chirp at the pitcher for not pitching in the zone?
Oh, it could be. We got Luca into pitch.
All right.
On the pitch.
His dad's watching the stream, so glad we could provide that for him.
Martin, zoom in. Get a tight shot. I wonder if Luca's favorite athlete is Luka Doncic. Be a good question.
Colton Griffin was a football player at high school too.
Yeah, he was a safety and a basketball player. He was a point guard on the basketball team.
All the three sport athletes on this team.
These kids are freaks of nature, man.
Some might say they're better athletes than I was at that age. Some.
It's always crazy to me when I'll read a bio of a kid that like has to fight for innings on the team, and he ends up transferring out, and he was like 6-time All-State, hit 999, and they can barely get
on the mound.
Yeah, they can barely get on the field here.
Martin, I'm starting to think now that the sun is going down, I should have brought that hoodie from the car.
You're cold?
It's getting to be a little chilly.
I'm fine.
Jacob, you'll be thrilled to know there is a little fall nip in the air.
Yeah, I'm about to open my window. Let the breeze in.
Is Tiffany taking you to the pumpkin patch this weekend?
No, I think we're done with all of our Halloween stuff.
Is is pumpkin patch Halloween related?
No, that's a good point, but tomorrow starts Christmas.
Oh, no. You putting the Christmas tree up tomorrow? Are you
Yeah.
dusting off Mariah?
Yes,
Calling her out early?
midnight tonight.
Oh, that's right. She does do that post. Okay. There's
Is that a
one.
double play ball?
Not
Let's
a double
go.
play ball. Couldn't get the turn.
Oh, no, what happened?
Ball came out of the glove a little weird on the throw. And Purple has taken the lead here in the 6th inning as they put up a 4 spot.
It looked like Luca really wanted that double play. Kind of fell to his knees after the play was over.
I wanted it for him too. But that's
Why do you
okay.
want our hitters hitting into double plays, Ray?
Because it builds character. But it'll be good to
Who's
see
up?
how Luca responds in this situation, you know? Tough
Who's
play
up?
defensively.
Jacob Silva.
All right.
Jacob's
Ooh.
been hot today.
Yeah, tough matchup. Lefty on righty.
Jacob pops
Popped him up.
Shallow right.
Should get out of the inning, right?
He's out of the inning, yeah. But
All right. Let's see how White
Purple
responds.
has taken the lead. Purple
Wow.
has a 1-0 lead in the series, right?
Correct.
So Purple is down to they got 9 outs to go.
White.
Let's see who Purple. Let's see who Purple runs out.
Purple
pitch.
is running
Cademan
someone.
Parker.
Cademan Parker, the caveman himself.
Dude, it's funny. On this roster MK gave us, Cademan's 8.
He's 8?
He's clearly 3. And has been since his, well, maybe not his freshman year. Definitely
I
sophomore
think it
on.
was. Did Kyle make that, or he took that from somebody?
I assume Kyle printed it off because it came on his clipboard. Jacob, back in the studio, how are things looking around the country?
I'm getting word that number 43, Cade Udy, is warming up in the bullpen.
Cannot confirm,
Yeah.
but there are people stretching.
Let's see if Kendall's broken any news.
Yeah, let's go.
Go to the
back
news desk.
Kendall. Yeah. Let's get Kendall on.
All right.
For scores around the nation.
So Missouri State will spend their first 2 weekends at Sam Houston and Mississippi State. I can confirm that.
What else?
Let's see. Right now, you can get 30% off of a D1 baseball subscription.
Be sure to take advantage of that. Kendall's providing great insight.
Yeah, you can read the Illinois State Fall Report. They have a surging lineup offensively.
Ooh.
They're a team on the move.
Are they the Cardinals?
Yes, so look out for the Cardinals.
I'm impressed I know that off the top of my head.
You know ball. Well,
Knower of
they're the
some
red.
things.
Okay, they're the Redbirds. So
The
I'll give you
Redbirds,
half credit.
oh,
I'll give you half
yeah.
credit.
Deduct half a point. I was in the same vicinity. Cademan looking to come in and shut things down, giving
Woo, look how good
Team
Martin
Purple-
looks. Close shaved. Martin, let the lady see your shaved face.
Dude, Martin is looking good these days. Looks like he's been working out.
It reminds me of when like Jason Jombie signed with the Yankees and had to shave his beard.
Yes.
He just doesn't have those scraggly hairs of Apache.
I need to take some steroids like Giambi.
We got Trevor Baumler up to bat. Another two-way player for this Frog team.
Lots of athletes on the team. Did y'all see Stronsider do a backflip?
I did not personally. Martin,
I've never seen. Actually, that's not true. I've seen one baseball player do a backflip, standing on third. He stole second, stole third, and did a backflip, and then he stole home right after that.
Hey Jacob, with the shadows creeping further and further out, how does the view of the field look from the studio?
You mean as far as like camera quality or the quality of the field?
No, camera quality.
It's it's as good as it's gonna get. It's pretty much the same. It's a little darker now, but
So we've got the frog horn going off in the background. We'll see if this means runs for Team White.
I will say it's a lot better than I imagined it was going to be when we decided to do this.
Yeah, this was a very spur of the moment, hatched out just yesterday afternoon.
We are in no way qualified, like equipment wise, to do this.
Hey, is that TJ Bruce? Looks just like him. Martin, does it not?
Hey,
No.
Martin,
Yeah.
can you give a rundown for people who may not know what's going on with our coaching situation from last year to this year?
Deep shot, center field, going back, hot at the wall.
So coaching, so TJ Bruce, he took the job at Long Beach to be the head coach over there. Coach Mosiello returns after 2 or 3 years in Columbus
At Ohio State.
Yeah, he was the head coach at Ohio State, and then Dave Blond's still the pitching coach.
John DeLora, recruiting coordinator.
Yeah, and then we got Jake Silverman taking, I guess, that position. I'm not sure. I think
Is he baseball ops?
So I think it's a new job. It's director of program development. I don't remember that being a position before.
Right. What I've been told is it's going to be like a recruiter.
Can never have too much recruiters on the road. Probably helps the
It looks like Brian Howard has moved on.
Yeah, Martin, you have a little bit more on that you were telling me earlier?
No, I have nothing on that.
I just asked Martin about that earlier. He looked at me dead in the face and said, I don't know. But
Evan Scout's still here.
Yeah, it's exciting. He's got all these catchers to work with.
Yeah.
We're at a 2-2 count, 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Got a 6-5 ball game now. Things really took a turn there for for Team Purple in the bottom of the 6th, but plating 4.
Turn the robot filter off.
Parker up to 94.
Looks good.
Oh,
Ooh, that sounded solid.
down the line for Isaac. Oh, dead.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Dead
Can't have it.
White's at second.
So what happened there?
Solid throw from Noah Franco in left field.
Man, he hosed him by 10 feet.
Had him dead to right.
Was that just straight up? It didn't take a weird bounce or anything, just straight up got to it and hosed it?
Right.
That is spot on. I thought that was 2 all the way off the bat. That's a heck of an arm out there in left field from Noah Franco out there playing left field. What can't this kid do? Noah Traeger rips a single to left field. This ball rolls all the way to the wall. Traeger turns, digs for 2, is in there standing up.
2-out double?
Nolan Traeger continues his hot.
Man, he's been hot, man.
This kid has a bat. White is threatening here in top of the 7th. 2 outs, but a man on second. Cameron Sauce up to bat. Cademan Sauce.
Where's Camden?
Camden. Up the middle. Second base gets to it. Easy throw to first. And
get in.
Escapes. But not after White ropes some balls. Luca back out of the dugout to pitch another inning for Team White. They look to keep Purple off the board here this inning, down to their final 6 outs. Will they say tomorrow's game's worth 2? If worth 3, actually. Oh, yeah, 7th inning stretch time. Peanuts and Cracker Jacks. As they played, this song has to be from the 50s. For the Horn Frogs. If they don't win, it's a shame. Or it's a 1, 2, 3 strikes. You're out at the old ball game. Let's hear some Cotton Eye Joe. Does anyone watching right now have any questions they want to throw our way?
I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah, see if we can get that together. And while we have a little break in the action, let's shout out TCU Soccer. Parking lot bunkmates of TCU baseball as they've won the Big 12 title on kind of a wild last day of the season. They head to Kansas City to start the Big 12 tournament on Saturday. They'll take on Colorado, a team they just absolutely obliterated. 6-1. That's embarrassing. We got Stroh-Snyder up to bat for Team Purple. Luca's still on the mound pitching for Team White. Ooh, Stroh shows bunt, takes a ball, 2-0 count. Purple dugout is hyped right now. A lot of energy coming from purple. Swinging on 2-0. Foul ball. Back of the net. Behind home plate. Just right to the left of the Williams on the Williams-Riley field.
What happened to Martin?
Chilling. Still searching AI programs. This Stroh-Schneider with a dribbler to first base. One down. Had some wicked spin on it, too.
Very wicked.
Good analysis, Martin. Thank you.
Thanks.
Silva out packing, swings hard the first pitch. It was a little low and away. 0-1 count. That was a really good pitch from Luca. He's got him in an 0-2 count. Interesting to see if Luca, what his put out pitch is. Oh, good pitch. Oh, come on, Blue.
Hello.
That was close. Looked like strike three to me from this vantage point behind the first base dugout here at Lupton. Got a 1-2 count. He threw that one 138 miles an hour.
That's insane.
Which I do believe would set the record.
Somebody tweet Kindle.
I wish I could have taken a picture.
Tell Kindle to get on the first flight.
Yeah. Emergency flight. You got to check this heat sheet. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Foul.
Is he late on that 140-mile-an-hour fastball?
80-mile off speed.
Wow.
Towards the dugout.
How was he able to stay back on it?
Dude, Kirk rocking the Los Ranis hoodie. That's a sharp-looking hoodie. I need to give me one of those. Oh, lays off a good pitch. 3-2 now.
So, did we burn through all of our content that we didn't prepare for this?
No, we have this is perfect content. We're here.
Let's do game-by-game prediction on the schedule.
Win. Silva flies a towering shot to left field, carrying, stays in play for out number 2. I mean, that thing was hit a mile in the air. 32,000 feet. You know, according to some, that may have been close to landing on the moon. Two outs. Here's a delivery. Ooh. Preston Gamester up. Solid day at the plate. Drove in a couple of runs his last at bat. Quickly down 0-2 as he sends a foul ball dribbling down the third base side. Third base coach did not flinch on that. Preston sends a really, that was a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be off the bat.
Inning over?
Sends him to the warning track, but inning over. Quick 1-2-3 inning for Team White. Let's see if as they come to the top of the 8th, they can get the bats going and maybe keep their golfing chances alive.
Martin, what's the latest on Chase Brunson?
I haven't heard anything. Nothing new.
Well, what's the latest since the last thing you heard?
He had back surgery like 3 months ago.
How long?
What, like 3 months ago? 2 months ago?
Oh, okay, over the summer, yeah.
Yeah. He was injured at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Martin, what battery percentage are you rocking right now?
Dude, like 8.
8%. So you're about to get the Ray Jacob show here pretty soon.
What are you at?
42.
Oh, I'm at 6.
I should have enough juice to get through the rest of the game.
I think the laptop has
Jacob,
a better.
should I turn my camera around, my phone,
For what?
positioning it out towards the field, maybe towards like that? And then you can get a nice view of the security camera, and the first baseman taking.
Sure, why
entry.
not?
So you don't have to look at my mug. Folks are tired of staring at this face for the last, hour and a half or so.
Well, they can't be too tired of it. The numbers keep going up.
People like Ray. What can I say?
You didn't win sexiest podcaster, though.
I did not. But, I mean, honestly, with how much in the news Travis Kelce is and Jason Kelce, I mean, it was over before it even began, right? That's a flawed metrics. Maybe if I was dating Taylor Swift, I could have been sexiest podcaster of the year, but no. Still working on finding my Taylor. Sabrina Carpenter, what up?
All right, I'm out of content ideas, questions to ask.
We'll just react to the game with this. That's kind of the way I've been treating it the last couple of innings. I mean, we've got a tight ball game here, top of the 8th. Unless you're just bored with this.
MK wants to hear more about the schedule.
MK wants to hear more about the schedule. Well, actually, MK brought out about 50 of these laminated schedules for us.
We can do a giveaway on Twitter.
Passing them out in the stands. So if you're
if you're here, come get one.
Yeah. In fact, let's send Martin out into the crowd to pass him out, and then ask him a question.
Fuck up about Martin in the crowd, Jesus Christ! if you're at the game and you're listening to this, you can have one.
All right, White hits one in the ground. Silva, nice play, arranging play. I want to say, was that to his right? Jacob, I will say, looking at the schedule, it's kind of fun to go to Arizona because that is a hitter's ballpark.
Yeah.
I believe me and Martin were talking about before the game how many hitter's ballparks they actually travel to this year.
Well, we know Globe Life is one of them.
For TCU, at least.
Yeah.
Not so much if you're like a team like Texas. They can't really.
Or the Texas Rangers.
Or if you're Texas Tech. Maybe if you we have Texas in our name. I was going to say, if you have Texas in your name, maybe you go and struggle at Globe Life. But, TCU debunking that theory relatively quickly. Fun trip to Texas State. Slam Marcus.
We don't really hit well down there, though.
Ripped to center field on a rope, but right at the center fielder. I cannot tell who that is, as my eyes cannot decipher that number way out there.
Let's see.
But looking at the schedule, right? What do you think? What do you make of Arizona State?
I don't know anything about them right now.
Because looking
We
at
haven't-
that,
We haven't done our preview.
Arizona State, DBU, Texas Tech. That's kind of that could be an interesting 2-week stretch there
Yeah, if they're good.
if they're good.
So in our last 3 games at San Marcos, we've been outscored 25-9.
Oh, ouch!
We handle them at
Kendrick
home.
Wears one. I think that's the second time Micah Kendrick's been hit by a pitch today. But
Is it
sorry, Jacob.
25-9? How far back does that go?
It goes back to 2012. 2012, yeah.
Yeah, we had that one
So-
game where we lost like 10-0, got run ruled or something.
11-1 in 2021, and then 8-4 in 2023. Which it wasn't even that close.
What do you make of this 4-game homestand in April? 3 against Kansas and 1 with DBU. What do you think of Kansas this year?
A lot of transfers.
Yeah, I think they're going to continue to get better. I think Kansas is actually crazy about baseball now.
You have to in this conference.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. We kind of there's a lot of weeks that we don't have a midweek at the end of the year. Like the last 3 series, there's no midweeks. Like the San Diego series is 4 games, so no midweek that week. And then we have a couple of weeks where we play 2 midweek games against the same teams, Air Force and UCRGV.
Yeah, Monday. That's kind of an interesting. How many times has CC played on a Monday? Because my headphones are dying.
Not often.
Oh, rip! Nice play. Nice play at first by number 7, Cole Kramer. Let's see if I can't navigate this as I'm down to 1 AirPod working right now.
When was the last time we played UTSA, Jacob?
Ooh, that's gotta be
UTSA?
a while.
Yeah, UTSA.
Let me find out. I'll get back to you.
Well, we're at the point of the day where it is sunglasses off, as the sun is just about gone from Lupton.
Well, we
Just
don't play them
little-
this year.
Yeah, we do.
Where? I don't see it.
April 1st.
Oh, shoot. Okay. 2022. 12
Down at
8L.
Was that down?
No, that
at
was at
East-
Lupton.
Yeah, when's
That was
the
at
last time we
Lupton.
went?
2021.
Ever.
Oh yeah, I guess that is a home game this year. UT
2021, we
Valley-
went to San Antonio.
Oh, no way. Can't believe I missed that.
And then we played them in 2014 down in Corpus Christi.
Is that at a Whataburger tournament?
I don't know.
Another thing I found interesting was Fresno State. I could have sworn we played them in the Mountain West, but we didn't. So when TCU went from the Mountain West to the Big 12 was the year Fresno State went from the WAC to the Mountain West.
Interesting. Hey, Martin, looking at the schedule, so we play Tarleton State. Do you think they rotate? Like either you're going to play Tarleton or you're going to play ACU? One of the two.
I mean, maybe. They're both WAC schools, right? They're probably around the same RPI. I think 2 years ago we played both of them. I don't know. Maybe they picked Tarleton this year because they won the conference tournament. Do we play there this year? No, right?
I don't think so. It's just a one-off.
Yeah, it's in Fort Worth.
But why would you want to? You want to talk about bad ballparks? Tarleton has one of the worst, and I don't know if they've made upgrades since the last time. But that ballpark was a joke
It's
the last time. Chain link fence in the outfield. Their bathrooms were in like a trailer, a quarter of a mile away from the stadium.
They're not the only D1 school in the state of Texas that fits those descriptions.
Okay, well, you would think they'd be. Well, I guess they're on the level with SFA.
I mean, they just moved up from D2 not that long ago.
I don't know. I guess I'm spoiled by the friendly confines of Lupton.
Yeah, at least Carlton's on campus.
Or DBU.
DBU's nice. I don't like Houston's ballpark either.
No.
UTSA is really bad as well. It's nothing but it's like 3 sets of bleachers and like a baseball field you see at the park.
For
right.
Team White, we've got Cade. How do you say his last name?
Martin.
Yeah.
Luca's father would like to know the best places to eat when he comes to visit.
Panther City Barbecue.
I agree with that.
So if you want to do barbecue, the best place is Goldie's, but it might be hard to get there. That's a place that you gotta like wait in line for. Yeah, Panther City, really good. Probably the second best. Let's see.
Cole Kramer draws a lot here, bottom of the 8th.
Dude, I don't know about y'all, but I think Dutch's is the best burger I've ever had.
Oh, no, you gotta go to Gusto's. Go to Gusto's for a burger. You gotta try it.
What about Mexican food? What's your go-to?
Mexican food, I really like Tex-Mex. Can't beat. I think a lot of the places that I like are like chains.
Do you like enchilada? Do you like enchilada ole?
I do not.
It's it's all right.
I like Papacitos. I like Uncle Julio's.
Uncle,
Martin,
yes. Thank you.
in
Yeah, Uncle
left
Julio.
field, did you see the charter bus that was just pulling out? That would be TCU soccer as they're on their way to the Big 12 tournament.
Oh boy!
Shout out our Lady Frogs.
Lupe's is new. That's from Houston, but they got one in Alliance now. That's pretty good.
What's the Joe T. Garcia's, their other restaurant?
Esperanza.
Yeah, Esperanza.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like
And they'll take your card.
Yeah, that's a good
Noah
breakfast
Franco
place.
just ripped a single to right field.
That sounded loud.
I think he bat flipped it too.
Oh, you got Cafecito. I think they're in the process of moving into a brick and mortar. Over there by Magnolia, got to try Cafecito. Good Mexican breakfast.
Is that the one that's right off I-30 where they have
No, it was
and
it was right there off Magnolia and like 8th by the hospital.
Yeah.
Town Food Hall.
Okay. Oh yeah.
And then they're moving down the street, down Magnolia, brick and mortar place. I think closer to the Hemphill in Magnolia. Yeah, they're really good. They got a They got a cappuccino cold brew. Usually coffee doesn't do anything for me, but their cold brew, man, that shit has me wired.
Does it get you hyped?
It gets me wiry and jittery.
Oh man, reminds me a lot of weekends with you.
Yeah, gets the heart rate going, and it tastes really good. There's a. Damn, I think my phone's about to die.
We got Carson Cormier warming in the pen.
There's
Martin, did you drop out?
Hey, Martin.
Martin's phone has died on him.
All right, ask him what his favorite barbecue places were in NorCal.
Martin, whenever you went to NorCal, what's your favorite barbecue places there on the West Coast?
I actually did try to go to some, but they were all closed.
He said they're non-existent. He said they don't know barbecue in Northern California.
Are we going to be able to finish this game with all of our technology dying?
I'm rotating AirPods right now.
Well, now it's just
Charging
me.
one. Do you not hear me?
Yeah, but the stream died.
Oh, the stream died, but not the
Yeah.
laptop.
Yep.
Oh man, yeah. It was on hotspot. Martin's phone died, so we have. What did the Simpsons put up whenever they had technical difficulties? They had
the please stand by.
Yeah.
Yeah, we may just have to call it then. If
I think this is where we're gonna wrap it up. Right now, we've got
Yeah.
a 7-5 ball game here in the bottom of the 8th, and
we're gonna leave everybody in suspense about how it ends.
Stay tuned to Twitter to see how this one ends.
All right, to everybody watching the stream, we appreciate you guys, but unfortunately, we don't have enough juice to finish the game. Our bullpen is worn out.
We thought of everything but bring chargers.
Yeah, didn't bring the Jenny to plug everything in.
Could you imagine? Generator cranking up here,
just smoking up the joint.
Smoke everywhere. Just how loud it would be.
Right. Oh, we got to play it first. We got to see that at least.
Yeah.
All right, let's sign off. Till next time.
Here, let me flip my phone like that. How's that?
It's like you're sitting in the far upper deck in the front row.
If you're watching, like if you had a ladder on top of the building behind Lupton.
Yeah.
To try to watch. But,
I don't know. What should we do? Should we call it? Should we call it or keep it?
That's up to you,
your audio.
If you think, how's the audio sounding? How's the audio?
It's cutting out more now.
Oh, we may have to call it out. But this was a fun first attempt to try to do something like this.
Yeah, I don't know how much we can get away with it when the ESPN suits are breathing down our necks, but
probably not when you have Mickey
we might
Mouse
be able to do
trying to kill you.
Yeah, we might be able to do some kind of audio only thing. I don't know. We'll workshop it.
Yeah,
all right.
This was fun.
The comments are saying we should keep going until everything dies.
All right. Well, all right then. Let me reset for everyone.
Okay.
Bottom of the 8th, 1 out. We have runners on first and third. God bless America. These Cooler Lights are hitting. We have a 7-5 ball game right now as Purple has just come alive the last couple of innings.
Ray, can you shift a little to the left so we can get the view of home plate?
Yeah. Say when.
Let's go maybe a touch more. Hold on, it froze on me. A touch more. Just shift. Can you shift it instead of sliding it? Yeah. A little more. A little more. Touch more.
I have to lean my.
Do 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 do. Did his phone die? Ray, come in, Ray. Come in, Ray. Ray, can you read me? All right. Let's see. Oh, here we go.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I
What do we
guess I
got?
hit X.
Oh, yeah. All right, right there. If you can keep it right there. Oh, you moved it.
Well, it's hard. I was trying to keep it to balance. How's that?
All right, we'll call that good.
Okay, not gonna touch. Now
We can't see the catcher, but we can see the hitter.
We've got bases loaded. What if I turned it slightly like that?
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to tell you to do. Just keep it there. That's good.
Okay. Bases loaded.
All right.
1-0. Yeah, 1-1 count.
1-1.
Oh, Martin, you know how I was telling you about the charter buses? No, those are charter buses. I guess there is a big Halloween sorority fraternity mixers tonight. Oh, as a dribbler gets through the left-hand side, that'll plate a run.
Are they opening it up?
They have started to open things up, as it is an 8-5 ball game right now. It's Purple, 3-run lead, 3 outs to go. Looks like they will be golfing here in December.
So we're going to get a frog pile maybe next inning?
We might get a frog pile, unless they do something wonky when Kirk declares, oh, this game 3 is worth 3 games.
Or just do aggregate score, like a 27-inning game.
Yeah. Say,
That should be the way to do it, right?
White would have to win by
5
at this point.
as of now. Yeah, that's the way they should do it. Just have it as an aggregate.
Yeah, we'll mention that as Silva fouls one out to the berm.
You got to be specific.
Out to the berm.
No, which Silva's hitting?
Yeah, Big Silva.
All right.
Chef, not sous chef. God, that was hilarious, Martin. Chef, sous chef. I like that. Make the meme.
We're gonna need a brothers meme. Maybe like a Step Brothers family photo.
Dude, let's ask. What is it? Gronk? Gork? What? Yeah. What's the Twitter AI tool?
That's pretty good.
I keep forgetting we have access to that on our Lupton account.
Oh, that's right. We do. Shoot.
Yeah. We'll play around with it.
Last night, Tiffany said that Otani looks like a Gerber baby on an adult body. I tried to create that in AI, and I got a warning that I was going to get kicked off for trying to use like children or something.
That's funny. Dude, do you have Thanksgiving plans with it? What is it, Ryan Brazier?
Well, last year we went there to watch the Cowboys game because we were in Wichita Falls. I don't think we're going to Wichita Falls this year.
Are you going to where do your parents live? They live on the red.
Yeah.
Forget that little
Pottsboro.
Pottsboro, yeah.
Well,
to Pottsboro.
So my dad is going to Arkansas. My mom would rather not travel, so she'll be home. So I don't know right now. It's up in the air.
Does Tiffany want to go with your dad? She loves Arkansas.
Her family may be doing Thanksgiving up there too. So I don't know. We take it one day at a time here.
You got Christmas to worry about first.
Christmas to worry about. I got this weekend to worry about.
Oh,
I'm trying to get through I'm just trying to get through today.
Hey, aren't we all?
Yeah.
Got an 0-2 count here. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Still bases loaded. Preston Gamester up. Ooh, that's a tough pitch to take. That's a very tough pitch to lay off of. Just right off the outside of the plate. Who do we have pitching? Cade Udy, is that how you say his last name?
Yeah.
Oh, Martin, make a play. Oh, I wanted that. I wanted that to hit the bleachers so you'd hear in the background that loud bang. It sounded like a Luca 3. Jacob, off topic, I saw one of the saddest reels today. Sad/happy. Happy if you're a Mavs fan. It was Steph. I guess he tried to do a no-look behind the back pass his last game. But just threw it
He's
right
done that
out
a
of
couple
bounds.
times already.
But he's just throwing it out of the bounds.
Oh.
And the way they cut it was that's where Clay used to be. Clay would always be there.
Okay. Oh, Steph. I'm sorry. I thought you meant Luca.
Yeah. No, Steph. Ooh, we have is that Silverman coming out? Quick call to the bullpen.
Can you see this? Can you see the stream, Ray?
Can I see the stream? No.
The stream.
The stream, what do you mean? Like mine?
No, the live stream. I put a comment up there.
Oh, no, because I have my phone.
Oh, okay.
It's resting on my laptop behind.
Says from Richard Sharp on Twitter, my grandson, #43 Udy.
Oh, Udy. Nice. He's wearing 41 this game.
Oh, well, that doesn't rhyme with Udy, though. So we got to keep the hashtag as is.
Beauty.
Udy. 41, I don't know. I can't. I'm no rapper. Can't make it rhyme.
So who do we have coming in? 7:27. 27 looking. That is Carson. Is it Cormier?
Cormier. Yeah.
Hey, Tim Reynolds is still on the roster.
Yeah, I know. I saw that last game. I was pleasantly surprised.
Martin's telling me, producer off the air is telling me he is a player coach this year.
Like Dutch Meyer.
Just like Dutch Meyer.
Yeah.
Jacob, that guy.
UD.
Chuckles. And
okay. Right, it makes it's UD. 43 UD.
Okay.
I think we were saying it close.
I was not.
Oh.
I am terrible. My kryptonite in life is pronunciation.
Reading? English?
Yeah. Just English in general. Which is wild that I was a writer for a while.
Yeah. It's always funny. I can tell you're the one tweeting when it's like the misuse of there.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's because I try to fire them off so quick.
Right. You got to catch, you got to grab that impressions, and there's a window.
No, right. Yeah. You've got to be one of the first, right?
Right.
So it's right at the top of the timeline. Oh, that's bitten me so many times. All right. We got Corm, as the team is calling him from the dugout, up to face Cole Kramer. We have a CC on CC matchup here. CC's wild. CC's Pizza. shout out, man. Those cinnamon rolls.
Well, I will say your screen might be smaller, but it's a lot clearer.
Coming to you in 4K. Thank you.
Yeah,
iPhone 15.
We'll call it that.
Maybe a 14. Maybe a 14. I don't know. Probably a 14.
Man, the Fort Worth sky is looking good.
It's kind of got a purple hue to it. Oh my goodness. Cole Kramer launches one. That is a grand
We got a slam. Grand slam.
Cole Kramer. And this game is the dam is busted.
Well,
Purple is now out to a 13. There's no way. I thought it was 13-5 lead.
holy moly.
Man, as they have put up a 7 spot, they have put up Papa John's pizza this inning.
We get half off.
Yeah.
Purple 7.
I was gonna say Rangers 50 or something like that. Rangers 7, whatever the promo code was. See if that still works.
Cole Eaton, right?
Yeah, Cole Kramer.
Kramer, sorry. There's too many Coles.
Washington State transfer.
That's right. Yep.
Has just busted this game wide open. Martin,
6'1", 190 from Arlington, Washington. So he'll be right at home at Globe Life.
As Martin astutely made the observation, he ambushed a first pitch fastball.
Hit 3 home runs in 53 games.
Well, power doesn't translate up there in Washington.
Well, yeah, the ball dies.
You get in the friendly confines of Lupton, that ball starts jumping.
That's right. Hitter-friendly park.
Yeah, that's what they've always said.
He went to Arlington High. Go Colts.
Oh, man. Bitter rival of – oh, is that Traeger? So ball hits high off the net. Traeger makes the catch on the ricochet. Should that be an
He
out?
was the Arlington High School Student Council Chairman. So provides leadership on the team.
Yeah, good leadership skills.
And bureaucratic red tape.
We'll have to get him on the pod and ask him how many hoops he was jumping through to get recessed past a little bit longer. Isn't that always a promise of any student council member?
Yes.
To make lunch just a little longer.
Yeah, that and free pizza on Fridays or
yeah. Oh, Noah Franco takes a tough pitch. Really good pitch from Carson. Good response.
There's some good Noah Franco content on YouTube when like these YouTubers will go tour IMG Academy. He gives like the tour and kind of he does an interview of what life is like at IMG. It's pretty wild.
Let's get him on to talk about what life's at TCU from his perspective, a freshman's perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. How it's different from IMG Academy.
What? Ooh. So Team Purple, 8-run lead has gone to Ben Abelt to close out this game. That's tough for White. Now, they got to get 8. Let's see here. Let's see how we're charged up now. Maybe I can go dual headphones. Jacob, what do you make of Purple going to Ben Abelt here in the 9th inning, up 8?
They're serious. They want to golf, baby.
Dude. I see Evan over there, and he is feet up right now, looking for tee times.
Colonial.
That'd be nice.
He's on the Golf Now app looking at Colonial.
Yeah. Him and Kurt are reviewing different golf courses in the area of which PGA quality golf course they're going to take their squad to.
I think they always do it at Colonial.
Hey, how do we get an invite? How do we weasel our way into this?
Open tryouts, or I think we missed open tryouts.
Let's see, Purple. Purple's got a couple of they've got a couple of injured players on their team right now. Maybe we could fill in.
Yeah, that's true. You can be
got
scabs.
They got Carson and Chase.
Oh, I don't catch. I don't play center field.
Yeah, but we're just there to golf, baby.
Any openings in the infield?
Not that I see.
Out.
Martin, Tommy Bridges. Who was the Tommy that was here a couple of years ago? Notre Dame transfer.
What was his name? He went to Auburn.
Yeah, went to Auburn. Martin's phone's died. Jacob, Google that real quick. God, what was his name?
Tommy Vale.
Tommy Vale.
Yeah.
First pitch fastball from Abel Strike. Got an 0-1 count. Pitch 2, a little low. Preston Gamester at third base is doing. He was doing some. You ever see at the car wash the red tube guy or whatever? You know that,
Yes. Yes.
That's what Preston Gamester was doing at third base just now.
Like the Dodgers after a base hit.
Yeah. His arms were just going crazy. Obviously, to get him loose as he makes a ranging play, going in front of shortstop to make the scoop and the throw. One down.
Ray, what's the score right now?
13-5. Purple really broke things open, putting a 7 spot up in the 8th inning. Most of those coming from Cole Kramer, a grand slam, just to the right of the bullpen. We got freshman Trevor Baumler, also is the starting pitcher for Team White, up to bat right now. White dugout's pretty talkative right now. Purple dugout's kind of chill.
They're are they doing like they're doing putting practice over in the batting cage?
Yeah, they're doing putting practice. What is the expression Martin loves? Coffee table. Martin loves coffee table. He says that's Team Purple right now. Oh, Martin, make a play. It just goes a little behind us. Out towards Bobby V's. Out there on the concourse. Home of the best quesadilla at Lupton. Oh. Baumler drives one. That's okay.
Yeah,
I did not think he got that. That's a home run. Purple.
That sounded real solid.
Honestly, I didn't think that was gone off the bat, but man, did that thing carry. He muscled that thing out.
It sounded great.
To right center, just past where they have all the regional teams on the wall. So, okay, this thing's not over just yet.
Yeah, it is.
Trevor Baumler. Really interested to see the frog ball data on that one. And just as a sidebar, how great is it that they're tweeting from that account again?
Yeah, I love it.
I'd like to know who got the login information and started pumping out info, because that's been great to follow along with this fall.
Dude, it's funny. What's funny is I'll see the exit velos and I'm like, yeah, Silva 106. Wow, it's impressive, you know. And then Otani hits a double and it's a casual 117.
Well, okay, you're comparing a baseball god, like probably the greatest baseball player to ever play the sport.
I know, that's the point I'm making. Not that 104 is soft. Just 117 is banana land.
It's in a casual 117 at that.
Off the wall for a double.
All right, White's got one out. Nolan Traeger's up to bat too.
Hey,
So,
one at bat at a time, boys.
Dude, it's funny that you say that. Did you hear that coming from the dugout?
No, I didn't. Is that what they're saying?
That definitely was said after the Trevor home run.
That's hilarious.
It's just one
I know
at
ball.
a time. Yeah. Oh.
I was giving.
Okay.
I was
Have you ever
laughing
seen
about
that
Jansen
before?
Whitty the other day, Ray, because
What?
he updated his profile picture on Twitter in a full Red Sox
the
uni,
Red Sox, yeah.
and I was like,
Did you
"He's
make
back!"
So, tell me if you've ever seen this before.
Okay.
Nolan Traeger check swings, and they call down, right, to check, and the second base umpire took it. I've never seen that before.
Is there only one field umpire?
Oh, okay. Martin astutely points out there's no third base umpire.
I think I just said that.
Yeah. Well, Martin said it at the same time, too, in my
but to your point, though, like, it is kind of funny that he has the same angle as home plate umpire does.
Yeah. Easy stolen base for Isaac, because they didn't even attempt to throw down. Up 7, why would you?
We call that fielder indifference.
Big fielder indifference. BFI, if you wanted to shorten it.
Yeah, there you go. How many outs?
We got 2 outs now.
Good.
Traeger.
We've been streaming for 3 hours now.
Well, this is just the kind of a broadcast of the game, but this is like a Manning cast. This is the Manning cast of TCU baseball.
Yeah.
That's what this needs to be promoted as. In the future, we'll work on getting Coach Belichick.
Yeah.
Guest on to hop on during. How great?
What do you think, Coach? Give us your perfect prediction here.
Dude, how great would that be? Like, get like Lance Brown on.
Well, we've talked about doing something like that for road games, like a watch along.
I think we tried it when they played Kentucky in 22?
Yeah, but that was like one single camera in a living room and
at Martin's house.
and it was on Instagram.
We have a strikeouts in the game. That effectively.
And Purple is going nuts.
You would think so.
They are streaking in the outfield. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
There's Gatorade bath.
They just did the D-Generation X nut chop to the white dugout. This is crazy.
Dude. Yes. Oh, man.
Just the blood between these rivals.
Just insane.
And now the white team is bowing down to the purple team.
Oh, man. very gracious show of respect.
You have to be here at Lupton to see these things.
You do have Meredith out with a pumpkin T-shirt on. Very festive for the day.
All right. Can we get a few words from Meredith?
Dude, Martin, go get Meredith for a post-game interview.
Holy cow. It's 7 o'clock, guys.
I know, and I got to drive back.
I have so much nothing to do after this. This is crazy. I got to get going.
I don't know. Do you have any trick-or-treating plans you have to get to?
No.
None?
No.
Clean
I
up our
don't
empties?
celebrate these pagan holidays that you heathens.
Martin drunk almost a 12-pack of Coors Light.
That's what I'm talking about.
Entire game, dude. In fact, Martin has joined Team Purple, streaking in the outfield. He has gone shirts off. He is hip thrusting.
Boy, when his job said clean shaven, they weren't kidding.
He's gone wild. Look,
all right. I'm signing off, Ray. You can go. Right. You can roll solo if you want. Otherwise,
no,
that will conclude. The numbers are still going up. It's insane. Dude, sorry if you joined late, but the party's over.
Just to recap, quick recap of the game. Purple takes game 2, 13-6. Really, it was a back and forth affair. Not a lot of offense early, a lot of pitching. Things got rolling late. Purple uses a 7-run 8th inning to really just bust this game wide open behind a Cole Kramer grand slam home run. Purple is up 2-0. I don't know if that actually clinches it for them, or are they going to do some weird scoring?
I think they might have even clinched the aggregate at this point.
Yeah, the aggregate doesn't look good. Looks like White's going to need some offense.
Yeah, they're going to need to get a good night's sleep tonight.
Yeah, no trick-or-treating for Team White. It's right to bed. They have a big game tomorrow.
Well, thanks for everybody who tuned in. It was a lot of fun to do this with you guys. We'll try to put something together like this during the season for maybe a road game or something. But
yeah,
other than that.
So expect we'll probably get together after fall ball and just kind of do a quick recap.
Yeah,
and then see where this team's at headed into 25, which is.
And then in January, we roll into our big preview series, which I get excited about. It was a lot of fun to do that last year. So
it was fun to learn about other teams.
All right, y'all don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So long, everybody. All right.
That was fun.
Wow, it's taking forever to end.
Dude, I can't wait to